What is up, ladies and gentlemen? News here, and welcome to White Knight. This game came out a while back, but I'm just starting to explore it, and I figured I'd let you guys in on it. So let's see what it's got for us. Ooh. It has begun.
Some nights are just pitch black, without stars, and without sleep. Dirty nights clinging to you like tar. Like this one night, back in 1938. Boston. The Great Depression tsunami was just sweeping over what was left of America. Misery, hunger, despair. Times are hard, they said. Times were worse than hard. And the bar was about to close. As far as I was concerned, this was just another intoxicated day drawing to an end. If only I knew.
So things are about to get interesting. Ooh, love the art style already. Ooh, and the reverse colors. Make it even better. Chapter 1 out, of course. Am I the driver? Ooh, I am the driver. Ooh, this is a fancy way to do the intro. Can I crash? I can't crash. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is a great way to get people oriented in the game. Boston, 5 miles. Let's go to Boston. Okay, let's not go to Boston. The music's gorgeous, so I'll stop talking over it. Is it time? Mystic River? Sounds promising. So what's so mystic about it? That's pretty mystic. It's pretty darn mystic. I'd say, at least.
The shock was still echoing in my bones, as the image of that girl coming out of nowhere surged back in my mind. Did I hit her? Was she dead? I couldn't remember. Thoughts were spinning in my head. I hope I didn't run her over. I hope she's still alive. Then, the pain. The terrible pain on my side. And this question. Where am I?
I'm thinking the girly goo was a ghost. Girly goo was ghosty goo. Oof. Why pain in your side? What'd you hit? Tree? Cabin? Tree. That's always good. Can I move yet? Nope, not yet. Examine the place using space. Check my trunk. The impacts twisted the metal. Okay. Let's check the passenger side, see if there's anything. I can't go to the passenger side. We're not going to check the passenger side. That's a poor plan. I don't know what kind of idiot would have thought of that. Car was wrecked, you got lucky. Car was on the brink of death. That's a good thing to think. Brink of death. We're on the road, the impact. I couldn't find her body. So my initial assumption is probably right. What's this? What's this? There's tombstones everywhere. What's this? There's white night in the air. Over yonder way. Ooh, yay. Well, this seems promising. No body, no blood. Where did the girl disappear? Boston Daily News. Oops. Clicking stuff again. There it is. Have I killed her? Who was that girl who crossed the road? I couldn't avoid her, but I never found her body. I couldn't get her desperate stare out of my mind. But I was wounded, and I needed help. So what is this? Yeah. I'm testing keys. It's a gate. I hope I could rely on the Boston Daily News. I was just there. Have I killed her? No, I haven't. I haven't killed her. You can't kill her if she's already dead. Oop, I'm gonna check the mailbox first. Vesper Manor. Doesn't ring a bell. My head was empty and painful. I could read the name Vesper on the mailbox. That name. No, ever since the commotion, my memories seemed like gone. So it's not that he's an amnesiac, perhaps, but more traumatized. Or in so much pain that he just can't focus. Ooh, you gonna climb it, you brave boy? Or does it just open the other way? This is promising. Creepy manor out in the middle of nowhere where you crashed your car. The black moon.
I was trying to collect my thoughts, but the intense pain was scattering them like a bunch of dead birds. My fear of being wounded changed into an obsession. Was I about to die?
I have to ask, do you frequently scatter dead birds? Because I feel that may be a personal problem. Or an indication of some larger issue. W and S. I would have considered that romantic under other circumstances. was quite a drop. Why did I push the bucket down? The bucket fell down a dozen meters at least. No way to recover it. Thinking this was a premonition was probably just superstition, but I felt definitely uneasy. Well, at least you didn't kick it, you know? You just kind of nudged it gently. Gently? Whoa, dude, you got superpowers. Your arm phases through things. For sale. This board looked as old as the house. We're gonna go look at that symbol on the tree. On the tree. Unknown symbol let out a powerful aura. Is that an ankh? Might be an ankh. Just kind of wandering around. Wish I could move a little faster. The arm came from a marble structure. A marble structure. Ooh, the camera angles are weird. Can't tell whether I'm going up the stairs or not. It's over here. Anything? Couldn't see a thing. The window was watching over a tomb. How do you know that? Don't jump to conclusions. Alright, let's try here. Hello? Anybody home? Someone watching me? The landlord was out, so the key might be around somewhere.
No one around. I was all alone, with my pain growing and some nausea starting up. Don't stop. Think quick. Think well. It was just an accident. It happens. The girl must have made it out alive. I had to make it out alive, too.
Alright, I'm done interrupting. Letter from Martha Kenton. To William Vesper. Under normal circumstances, I would never have tried to contact you. I'm an honest woman. I've supported my husband since the blessed day of our wedding, from which 2 beautiful children were born. I've given them the best education I could, but today I cannot afford to raise them properly anymore. We are ruined. My husband's employer went bankrupt. He is traveling from town to town, trying to find a job, while I have to beg for food every single day. My 4-year-old son has a bad cough, which is getting worse, and I fear for his life. Nowadays, we can see children die in the streets. Is this still America? I beg of you, who are rich, only a few dollars would be enough. We could work for you. We could live in a shack under the best oil sign at the entrance of the slum by the Graham slaughterhouses. Don't hesitate to come. Martha Kenton. Well, this really is in the heart of the Depression. So it appeared, were those the previous owners maybe? Maybe not the first owners because it's called Vesper Manor, but maybe the most recent owners? Yeah, because if he said he was in the middle of the Great Depression right now. Let's journey into the graveyard. That's a great plan. Margaret Vesper, Venter Cross. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, we had another one, didn't we? On the grave, the name Margaret Vesper seemed to challenge eternity itself. Who was she? The grave looked as daunting as a forgotten tomb. What a dire way of decorating a garden. And that's the bucket. No one answered my calls. Either someone was hiding in there or the house was empty. In both cases, that wouldn't be very helpful to me. I needed a key. Okay, and I'm missing 3 in the middle, which are hopefully right over here somewhere. Is this bird bath of use? No key here. I'm going on a lion hunt. Going on a lion hunt. No, it's a key hunt. What am I talking about? Speaking nonsense once again. Oops, I can actually look at that. B. Norman, the name coming from nowhere was chilling. So is this dude a detective? Because he speaks very much like the old school detectives. Observing everything, and the kind of comments he makes are very noir-esque. Henry Vesper, a relative of the landlord. Another bucket. Key was probably hidden nearby. Okay. Nothing down here in the black. That's good. I didn't really want to walk down there anyway. I'm good without venturing off into nothingness. The statue was staring at me with a white and hostile stare. Boston Daily News, another one. I couldn't help but think about that statue's broken arm. Someone had obviously moved it recently, but I couldn't help thinking it was some kind of desecration. That is a good point. Maybe it's the statues cursing everyone and making me crash. William Vesper, no date on the grave. Let's check over here in the boxes. Statue's been moved recently. It's different information than I had a second ago. Do I get to pick up the sledgehammer? No, I don't. Why was the statue moved? That's the question. There's always a spare key somewhere around these old places. Yeah, I know. I just can't find it. That's the problem I'm having. That's the problem, sir. I don't appreciate your lack of sympathy, given that I'm you. I know the statue's been moved recently. I didn't mean to click that one. Me with a white and hostile stare. A metallic shard in the dark caught my attention. Oh wait, where was that? Metallic shard in the dark. Statue's been moved recently, I'm guessing. Oh, wait, what am I trying to do? Move it? It's a very heavy statue, dude. Oh, okay. Why couldn't you have grabbed that in the dark? Hey, guess what? I gotta tell you a secret. The statue's been moved recently. Alright, let's grab this key and go. As fast as our gimpy legs can carry us. Twisted, but the dead probably kept the burglars away.
I
Well,
had the feeling
they're
I
good
was
at that.
about to desecrate a sanctuary. To open the door to a world I didn't belong to. But whoever lived in there, they would understand.
Ah, yes,
I
unless...
needed help. Anyone would understand that.
Ah, yes, unless the ones living there aren't living there, and they're in fact dead there. Like ghosties. The ghosties will not respect you wanting help, because they want... The ghosts always want a new friend. Like, that's just how it works. So the ghosts will want you dead, so that they can have friend. It's a wine glass? Still some golden liquid inside the glass. Okay. That was odd. Glass was still moist, and the chair was overlooking the garden. Someone was there very recently. If that person were to come back, my wound would be the only acceptable reason for breaking in. Beer. You may love it, you may hate it, or you may have never drunk a beer. Did you know the cost of all the new jobs in the Civilian Conservation Corps program from the Roosevelt's New Deal could be covered just by taxes on beer, over $328 million. Taxes on the beer amount to almost $1 million per day. Beer means over 1 million jobs for you, your neighbors, or your friends. Beer producers know they offer well-being, but they also want beer to be safe for everyone. Enjoy with moderation, and the future, yours like ours, always will be prosperous. Beer is your product, and it's your future. That's odd. So what, do I get an ad every couple of things I find? Ooh, that actually makes me happy. Alright, in we go. The key to my future. Or the key to the rest of this game, at least. Let's see it. Hello, hello, hello. Forget about it. I feel like that's an essential part of this era. Just randomly running around going, forget about it.
That's all that mattered. As the doors opened, the mansion seemed to react to my presence. There was a smell, like a cornered animal. The smell of fear.
Is that you or the mansion?
And yet, I entered the place because I had no choice. I was praying to find a phone or some help. I didn't even bother wondering what happened to prayers when they reached the wrong door.
Ah, footprints that aren't mine. That's good. Oh, can I move now? I can move now. Door's gonna shut behind me. Phone? No phone, of course, no phone. Oh, there is phone.
Hello. I need an ambulance. Can you hear me? I need help.
What had happened?
That's good.
It was cold. The darkness around me.
House wasn't happy with you.
I was usually not afraid of the dark. But there, on that day, I remembered I had a matchbox somewhere in my jacket. The urge to light a match was growing with every new chill running down my spine.
Good. Should probably light one of those. Oh boy. I don't know why I pressed that. Who answered? I couldn't forget that sound. Alright. Once inside the house, I tried to use the phone to call for help, but the answer was scrambled and unintelligible. Who was it? As a chill went down my spine, the entrance door locked itself behind me. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for the first episode of White Knight. I love the art style of it. And so far, I like the story. He walks a little funny, a little slow for me, but we'll see how it works out. Either way, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Catch you on the flip side.